Peace and blessings. Welcome to the fourth Sunday of Lent. My name is Father Agustino. There's a couple of different Gospels that are read on this Sunday, depending on which readings we're taking it from. But ultimately, they're all looking at one thing: learning to trust more in the Lord every single day. Take, for example, the man born blind from the Gospel of John. The question of the disciples at the beginning of that Gospel, whose fault is it, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? And Jesus corrects them. He says, it's neither his fault nor his parents' fault, but so that the glory of God may be shown in him. There's a whole lot of things that we are trying to work through. Perhaps there's some people here who are looking back at their relationship with their parents and trying to heal from some of the things. Maybe there's some trust issues, right, that developed because of, your parents did the best that they could, but it wasn't perfect. No parents are perfect. And you try to bring this up to your parents, and your parents are just like, hey, we gave you a loving home. Huh? You were pretty good. Hold on, Mama. I'm just trying to heal here. And maybe others are seeing the wounds in themselves and how that they've caused other people hurt. And you know that you can't take that back. And that pain is real, even if it's unintentional. These are the things that we deal with in family. These are the things that whether we realize it or not, generate patterns in our lives, usually based on some sort of fear. And we live by this. It's almost like fear is like the spiritual sugar that we feed ourselves to keep on going. The Lord wants this to be transformed into trust. With the man born blind, he was healed, but his healing was just the beginning. He was brought before the Pharisees, and they said, how can this be? This man, where are his parents? His parents came over, and his parents didn't really stand up for him. And he found himself by himself. After he was healed, he was born blind. It should have been a celebration. Everybody should have been parading him around. Hurrah, hurrah, God has done something. And they left him completely alone. Sometimes when we look for our own healing and we find it in the Lord, it's like we have less friends than before. But it is there that the Lord found him. And it is there that he worshiped the Lord. My brothers and sisters, let this fear that we have be transformed into trust a little bit more every day. Lord, help me trust you. Jesus, I trust in you. Stuff happens. Jesus, help me to see what you're doing. I trust in you. Things go south. Jesus, I trust in you. So that we can grow in our trust and worship the Lord in those areas, because we were made for